This one more time. A lot of you didn't get to see this last week, and I didn't want you to miss it. With a spirit, even hard times couldn't take. Those are friends of mine from California, Jim and Marty. That's her 100-year-old mom. That's 4 generations of Gary Robbins' family. That little one looks just like Gary. Look at that. Who's that? Look at that guy. That's his mama. That's Matt. And look at that beautiful bride. That's Josie girl. Not changed a bit. Agreed. And that little boy standing next to that mama is Steve Huffman. Steve. Yeah, look. Oh, it's Steve the hippie. Check this out. Love it. This is Wiley Beveridge's mom. Oh, here's Robbie's mom. Oh, there's Shar and her mama. And that's Shar and her aunt. Look, Shar, her daughters and her granddaughters. Look at that. And you know who that little girl is? That's Helen, sitting on her daddy's lap. Yeah, Helen Farrell. Laura. There's Miss Laura and her mama. Look how much they look alike. Yeah. There they are again. This is Paula Rice, her sister, and her mama in the middle. Love that hair and them padded shoulders, Paula. And there we go. There's Andy and his mama, Ellie, the one that sends me all those beautiful things. And lots of love. This is Trina and her mama. This is Trina when she's little. And Joan. I'm not. Who's it? Bonnie. That's Bonnie. Yeah. And there's Bonnie and her mama. Check that out. But wait for it. There we go. Bruce and Bonnie. Look at that. Woohoo! With Bruce's mama. And Bruce's mother. And there's the whole Higgins clan, isn't it? Yeah, there it is. And the dog. There's Miss Jamie, her mama and her sister. Look at that. Yeah, there you go. There's Miss Selena and her mama. Switzerland. Yeah. This is Daniel. His mama's in the white jacket, and those are his siblings. That's my Grandma Maine with me in her lap. That's a baby Penny. And that's my Grandma Maine and I laughing at the fact that I'm in a wedding dress. That's me and my stepson. The women you I did it to myself, darn it. And thank you, Trina Getz, for putting that together. Yeah. All right. And you're on, Mr. Ryan.
Uh-oh. I love the part where you guys, all your pictures look like the beginning of The Wizard of Oz. What was that about? I feel like the old jokes, the dumb jokes are the best jokes. All right, please stand as you are able and willing. So this is a call and response tune. Can we pull up the first slide of the song? So there, that's the first. Yeah. Because the second one was the first one was a chorus. So we'll see how this goes. So I'll sing up above my head, and you sing up above my head. I hear singing everywhere. The slide is totally wrong, Penny. Okay. We'll do this. So up above my head, I hear singing everywhere. Then we go, up above my head, I hear singing everywhere. And that one's no call and response. So the last part is all together. We'll figure it out. It'll you know.
We can't get it wrong because we're making it up as we go.
And I'm going to stand with you because sitting down feels like a very low energy thing right now. All right. It's like Ryan showed up and was prepared today. My daughter has not been sleeping well, so up above my head, I hear singing everywhere. Up above my head, I hear singing everywhere. All together now. Up above my head, I hear singing everywhere. Well, I really do believe there's a joy somewhere. All in this room, I hear music in the air. All in this room, I hear music in the air. All in this room, I hear music in the air. Well, I really do believe there's a joy somewhere. Up above my head, I hear music everywhere. Up above my head, I hear music everywhere. Up above my head, I hear music everywhere. Well, I really do believe there's a joy somewhere. All right, let's do All in This Room one more time. I think we got it now. We'll chant our inner Baton Rouge Gospel Church. It's totally his congregation. All in this room, I hear music in the air. All in this room, I hear music in the air. All in this room, I hear music in the air. Well, I really do believe there's a joy somewhere. Repeat that last line again. Well, I really do believe there's a joy somewhere.
All right. Thank you, Ryan. And have a seat as you are comfortable. Or you can stand. Good morning. Thank you, Ryan Biter. Okay, so you know, that beautiful little girl of Ryan's has decided that she wants to be a night owl. She's going to be a musician.
No, she's a no sleep owl.
No sleep owl. So we are seeing Ryan filled with energy, right? Say it with me. Ryan is full of energy.
Or caffeine if anybody wants to.
Or caffeine if anyone wants to know. Good morning. I'm Reverend Penny Honey. You've landed at Unity of Flagstaff. Thanks for being here. It's our joy to share your Sunday morning. Yeah, that was good. So, as you know, most of you know, we really truly believe that God is just too big to fit into religion, that all are welcome here. And that can be a stretch some days, but I want you to expand into that in this moment. All are welcome here. So thank you for that. We're here to support you in prayer. Unity, of course, is founded on prayer. So there are a lot of ways to get that done in your life. I have prayer partners here in the room that are available for prayer. Those that are, please raise your hands. Thank you. Yes. Round of applause. I saw that, Trina. Yes. We have an amazing prayer team. Yes. Thank you for what you do. Exactly. I like to remind you that prayer is the world's fastest wireless connection, and it is the most reliable. And it's cheaper than CenturyLink. In fact, it pays great dividends. 1-800-NOW-PRAY, 24/7 Unity, Silent Unity. And of course, you can always contact us here at the center. It would be my honor to pray with you. And for those of you in YouTube land, wave at the camera. Thank you for being here. Know that we're here to support you. Office at unityofflagstaff.org. You can put your prayer request in there. We'd love to support you in that. So speaking of that, let's just take a breath. Okay, take one for me now. Yeah, there we go. Up above my head and deep in my heart, Spirit rests, filling us with joy and light, and reminding us of our connectedness, our oneness. And into this sacred space, we bring into our mind's eye all those across the planet. There is pain, and there is suffering, and there is fear, and there is nowhere that God is not. So we unfold all those situations and conditions and people in the light, in this moment, right now. And for knowing the power and the consciousness of prayer, we say, thank you, Spirit. And so it is, and so we let it be. Thank you. So today your PA is Miss Marcia Wiesner, and we're going to do something a little different today. So she will not be doing an inspirational moment. She's going to be leading the meditation. But first she'll come up and we'll walk through our gratitudes and prayer requests, and we'll just have a good time.
We'll just have a good time. Woo! I'm loud. All right. Thank you. As is a recommended practice in life, let's start with prayers, gratitudes. We'd like to know what's happening with you in your life. Does anyone have anything?
So, briefly, our school had an incident where we were in lockdown because of a gentleman with some mental illness that was, I believe, anyway, or some drug addiction, some health problems, I would say, some mental health problems, and we're all fine, and he is in custody now, but I just want to send some prayers out to those with mental health issues, because I feel like it's a hugely unaddressed problem in this country. Like, there are a lot of them out there. And we probably don't hear about them most of the time. But I just want to send some prayers of uplifting to those with who struggle with that.
Thank you, Trina.
So I would just like you to breathe into that for a second. We are affirming health and balance and the resources for people to feel safe and supported. We are seeing that coming with ease and great discernment as we address actually a planet-wide issue of mental health. And then we give great gratitude for healthy brains and healthy bodies. And we see that possible for all those on the planet. Thank you.
My mother sold her house for the asking price in an all-cash sale. That will secure, and she's living in assisted living, and she is having a blast. It is like college. She has a one-room dorm. They feed her. They clean her room once a week. They go and do her laundry once a week. And she is got all these people who say hello to her every single day. Every person knows her, and it's like a dream come true. So great for my mom, and I will not be here next weekend. I will be with my mother.
Yay. We are celebrating. We are celebrating that. Now, I want to know where you went to college that they did your laundry. No, I'm just kidding you. I didn't. I was going to say, I didn't have that amenity. That's awesome.
Yeah,
Yes, Sal.
NAU doesn't offer that.
NAU, is that not one of? That's not an elective? Get your laundry done.
Morning, everybody. Couple things. I won't take up too long. I'll try. First of all, make sure you make it out to the art in the up at the NA up at what is it called?
ArtX.
The Museum of NA. Yeah, that one up that way.
Northern Arizona Museum.
Thank
I
you.
think that's where we're trying to get
yes,
to,
that's
isn't it? Yeah. Okay.
well, Ms. Dixie actually had a little poem with one of the paintings we discovered yesterday when we were up there for a little thing.
Wow,
gonna point
Dixie
that out
was
and-
published at the paintings,
Yes,
huh?
so
And
glad-
that's awesome.
Blast her out a little bit. Yeah, take care. Secondarily, 2 years ago, I woke up sober, and it just so happens that today is my 2 year. And you don't know where your path is going to take you. The sobriety is a spiritual journey for sure, and it ended me up here. But 2 years ago today, I have been sober now for 2 times 365. I'm very pleased with that. I am traveling back to Kansas in the week, so keep me in your thoughts and prayers. I'm not from Kansas, but I made a lot of friends while I was there. And I'm going to pick up my 2-year chip there and meet with my sponsor and have a little meeting with a really great group that has a vortex of energy at their AA building that I sensed the moment I walked in. And I really didn't leave for 5 months after that. So that's what I have to share.
We are celebrating you. Round of applause. And Alan, it is an honor to get to celebrate that with you. We are honored to be here to celebrate that with you. Thank you. Thank you for being in our family and sharing that. Thank you.
I've had a lot of workmen at my home that I just bought, and I just want to give prayers to them. I was amazed at just how easily I could get, frustrated because things aren't on the right schedule and I have things to do and all that, and our workmen who come out and help us out are priceless, and I just really appreciate them. And if I haven't, been able to show it to them in person, at least I can pray for them. So God bless them.
Yes. The hands and feet that make the world go round, right? Yeah, yeah. And when you find good ones, that's a gift, isn't it? Yes, it is. Thank you, Suzanne.
I also wanted to put out prayers and protection over our kids. We were part of the lockdown, and my granddaughter and all the other children, just protection, light, and love over our community, because it was very scary. Just here in our little town, I thought, well, it can happen anywhere. So I just wanted to ask for prayers for all the kids.
Thank you. We see our children, don't we? We see them surrounded in light. And it's hard to know how to keep them safe until we let them go into the hands and the knowing of the divine. We do our best, and then we trust. And we see light and protection and love and safety around all the children on the planet. We see full bellies. We see them connected with their families. And we see people knowing the importance of those children enough to start behaving like adults. Okay, that was a little commentary. Sorry. Thank you, Susie.
I would appreciate appreciate prayer support for healing for me. I fell off a ladder last week and sprained and broke my ankle. And just kind of appreciate, like, right off the bat, the support that I have. Guys I work with at this construction site helped load some of my stuff up into my truck when I couldn't do it. And one of my coworkers, it's his job actually, took me to Concentra and hung out with me for 4 hours while I was waiting to see a doctor. And I kind of appreciated, while I'm sitting around, I thought, okay, I might as well do some prayer for myself and meditation. And I was able to text Penny and get her prayer support right away. So anyway, prayers for healing. And I can feel I'm improving already, and it's just a process. So.
Healing, healing, healing. And in your healing, you get to see the good in those around you. You get to experience that and remember how loved you are and how supported you are. And you also get to be in the I Fell Off the Ladder Club. I'm the president.
Can we have a PSA for this? How many of my dear friends here, how many of you are over 65?
Oh.
Don't go on ladders anymore. Find someone younger and dumber and poorer to go do it for you, okay? No more. No more. I love you all. Stop doing that.
We have a volunteer in the room. Yeah. Hayden is pointing
Don't
at himself. Do you feel that? Do you feel that love? Do you feel that love from the young men in this room that say, "Don't do that. Come and call me instead"? Do you feel that love?
Do that.
We are a community. Round of applause. We are.
Don't do it anymore.
Penny, don't do it.
Well, I've fallen off a roof or two, but never a ladder. Skyhook, whatever. Thanksgiving and prayer support, going to be with my family. Got doing 2 grandkids graduating from high school in Los Alamos, going there for this coming weekend. And family stuff has been kind of challenging, but a lot of it's looking good. So I'm looking forward to that opportunity to get together with them and other family.
Yeah. Anybody recognize that family thing can be a little difficult? Yeah. So we're just breathing into that with you. And you are so present to the celebration of what is happening. All of that just fades in the background. Because you are light. And we're celebrating you and all those amazing kiddos, right? Yeah. I think Keith wants to say something. Hi, Keith. Love it.
I went to an ophthalmologist to find out why my vision keeps getting worse, and he said there's no answer. So I need to learn to accept that I'm going to be completely blind if I'm not yet.
Keith, it's me, Penny, the one they give the microphone to. You are loved and you are supported. We will see for you when you can't physically see because you have shown us so much more just through who you are. We will hold you and care for you. You are not alone in this. We love you. Okay. All right. Let's take a breath. Take a breath. It's good to be community, isn't it? It's good to know that we support each other in these times. Yeah. Okay.
When I had my hand up earlier, what I wanted to say is to people who are receiving prayers, I don't pray that my prayers can heal you. I pray that you know the power that you already have in you. So we're grateful for the power of prayer in all of us and the good news spoken and unspoken here today. Again, we affirm that each condition, person, and situation is an expression of the divine. We claim love, wisdom, healing, and wholeness. And so it is, and so we let it be. Okay, today's principle. Will you say it with me? God is all there is
and present everywhere.
Principle number 1 in the short version.
God is.
So we get to have a pre-meditation song, and as Penny mentioned, I'm doing the meditation today in combination with my spiritual moment.
And I want to, as Ryan prepares for Holy Now, if we can get the lights, I'd appreciate that. I also want to point out that today the sponsor of music is this fabulous Miss Susan Eastman. Thank you for your contribution today. I could tell a joke. He'll get there faster now.
It's amazing what 2 hours of sleep does for your psyche. For like 4 nights in a row.
Now that sounds like college.
Except I was having more fun back then. At least I tell myself that. But I guess in that lack of sleep, there's a beautiful thing of I get to spend time with my daughter. So, you know, perspective. When I was a boy each week, on Sunday we would go to church, pay attention to the priest. He would read the holy word and consecrate the holy bread, and everyone would kneel and bow. Today the only difference is everything is holy now. Everything is holy now. When I was in Sunday school, we would learn about the time Moses split the sea in two. Jesus made the water wine. And I remember feeling sad. The miracles don't happen still. But now I can't keep track, 'cause everything's a miracle. Everything's a miracle. Wine and water is not so small. An even better magic trick is anything is here at all. So the challenging thing becomes not to look for miracles, but finding where there isn't one. When holy water wasn't rare at best, it barely wet my fingertips. But now I have to hold my breath like I'm swimming in a sea of it. It used to be a world half there, heaven second rate hand me down. But I walk it with the reverend tear, 'cause everything is holy now. Everything, everything, everything is holy now. Read questioning child's face, say it's not a testament. That'd be very hard to say. See another new morning come and say it's not a sacrament. I tell you that it can't be done. This morning outside I stood and saw a little red-winged bird shining like a burning bush, singing like a scripture verse. It made me want to bow my head. I remember when church let out, how things have changed since then, 'cause everything is holy now. Used to be a world half there, heaven's second-rate hand-me-down, but I walk it with a reverend tear, 'cause everything is holy now.
That's beautiful. I'm going to ask you to open your eyes again. I have a little demonstration first. This is a meditation from a Canadian meditation teacher and writer named Jeff Warren that I loved so much I wanted to bring it in here. So here's our demonstration. Take one hand, if you can, make it into a tight fist. Okay, keep it there. Keep it really tight. This isn't a bad approximation of how many of us walk around all the time. That fist is like our brain, intense and tight, solving problems, trying to manage everything, holding on to our work, our relationships, and our life. Now, over time, a tight fist is not a comfortable one. And it's not even a very functional one. It isn't able to do more than punch. So now, watch as you slowly open your hand. And that's what meditation is about. It's about making space. It's about learning how to stop and unclench our minds, beginning to trust what we don't have to hold on to so tight all the time. Let's say that again. Beginning to trust what we don't have to hold on to all the time. Okay. Let's go into meditation now. Start by closing your eyes, if that's comfortable. Take some deep breaths, opening things up. Visualize unclenching that seized up fist. We can begin to relax the whole body here, starting at the top. Deliberately relax the worry lines. Loosen the cheeks and the jaw. Moving down to the chest, loosening the hands, loosening the belly, moving down to the feet. Wiggle your toes. We're making some space. And as the body begins to relax a bit, so too does the mind. The attitude here is one of infinite patience, settling into the groove of existing in this world. Patient with sounds around you and all the thoughts inside you. Can you make space for everything to be here as it is? It's like you're unclenching this very subtle grip that's trying to hold everything together. Okay, good. Now bring your attention to something comfortable. This might be your breath. It might be a tingling in some part of your face. It might be the sound of the projector. You're not trying to grip it or lock it in place. It's more like you're delicately tasting it. Explore this for a little bit, your home base. Our pace is leisurely. If the mind wanders, you come back, patient with thoughts and feelings that are going to keep appearing. No needing things to be perfect. There's something very spacious in this attitude. Okay, try something new. Every time you breathe out, see if you can let go of something that you may not even have realized that you were holding. Let your forehead soften again. Make space inside your brain. And now, sit for a few seconds and do absolutely nothing. As we unclench our minds and our bodies, we make space for what's happening all around us. From this space, there's more centeredness and ease, more capacity to respond in a nimble and intelligent way to what's really happening. Okay, open your eyes and see if you can take a little of this space into the rest of the day.
Thank you, Marcia. Thank you.
What'd you say, Liz? Yeah, light, yeah. It's getting dark. I'm like, ooh, sleep.
Yeah.
Hayden and I were talking this morning. There's nothing so precious as sleep when you're a parent. Sleep just sounds so much more exciting than anything else that there could possibly be to do.
People truly can be deprived of sleep for about 30 years when they're raising children.
There's an interesting symmetry to songs sometimes in your life over a long period of time. And so Holy Now is one of those songs that's been with me for quite a long time. I kind of went through a whole spiritual journey myself. Grew up in evangelical churches and speaking in tongues. I didn't do that, but all kinds of interesting stuff. And then I found my way into the LDS church for a number of years. And Holy Now kind of came to me at a time when I was pretty lost and I didn't know what I was doing. And so I appreciate songs like that. But I feel like this song for me is kind of the opposite end of that, where it's just kind of found some peace with things and understanding things. So, or trying to, or thinking I understand things, is a better way to put it. I used to believe I'd be called up to the heavens, that I'd see my Maker's face and have a mansion in the sky. Now I've grown and I have nothing to believe in. Ain't no lamp that lights my way, no path that guides me home, bound to wander this old world on my own. But I've got a song, I've got a melody. I've got some people that I love singing next to me. I don't know what happens next. I don't know what death will bring. But I believe in the songs that I sing. Yeah, I believe in the songs that I sing. When I was singing in the pews, I was really part of something. As if the angels gathered round and abided by my days. But I still get that feeling every time I lift my voice up in somebody's living room or a big old lit up stage that don't make much, but damn, it feels great. 'Cause I've got a song, I've got a melody, I've got some people that I love singing next to me. I don't know what happens next, I don't know what death will bring, but I believe in the songs that I sing. Yeah, I believe in the songs that I sing. Sometimes I feel low, like I lost my faith and should give up. 'Cause no matter what I do, I'll never be good enough. But then I hear a song I love and I remember why I started. The music found me, surrounded me, called me by name, saved my soul, and I'll never be the same. 'Cause I've got a song, I've got a melody, I've got some people that I love singing next to me. I don't know what happens next, I don't know what death will bring, but I believe in the songs that I sing. Yeah, I believe in the songs that I sing. Oh, I believe in the songs that I sing.
We believe in the songs that you sing too, Ryan. Don't we? So what's the matter? Who's that? Check this out. I made this video during class, my prosperity
Hello,
class.
Reverend Penny Honey here. Okay, so this is for my prosperity class, and it is my joy to be a part of that. I am abundant, and so are you. This is my explanation of the difference between matter and substance. As I look around this room, as you can see, there's a lot of matter. A lot of things that have manifested into form. But you know, matter is dependent upon man's understanding and use of substance. So basically, substance is the foundation of the universe, as Charles Fillmore reminds us, and matter is limited by our limited understanding. Substance, however, is omnipresent. Substance is infinite. And so, as we look around this room at the different forms of matter, I invite you into this. All these fabulous books. The books are matter. They will fade. They will eventually disappear at some point in history. However, the wisdom that they are based on, that's substance. That stays omnipresent and infinite. And that, my friends, is how I understand the difference between matter and substance. Namaste.
Yeah, we're done.
Okay, so now we're done. No, just kidding. No, not her again. No, shut her off. Can you get rid of her? There we go. I mean, not really get rid of her. Let's be gentle about
Penni,
that,
I think
right?
You should do like a dialogical sermon with yourself pre-recorded. Like, remember that old scene from the original Jurassic Park?
Okay.
Yeah. Hello, John.
Hello, Jonathan. Hello.
That's
Yeah,
what you
no.
should do.
Yeah, I should. I could. Matter. It's man's limited concept of divine substance that had formed in consciousness. Matter is dense and solid, and it's weighty. It's the substance, according to Webster, anything that has weight or mass. Substance is the divine idea of the underlying reality of all things, we are told in the revealing word. The divine idea of the underlying reality of all things. In Fillmore's metaphysical understanding, he says that substance transcends mere materiality. That means stuff. That substance transcends all this stuff. Anybody got stuff in your life? Lots of stuff in your life in some closets. You know, do you guys have a junk drawer? Do you have 4 junk drawers? We just collect stuff, don't we? And we forget that we are the ones that have manifested that and brought it into our lives. Whose stuff is this, I say all the time as I live in the space by myself? Whose stuff is this? So this week, what came for me was, I started out with this thing of matter versus substance. Stuff versus spirit. That's where I started. The formless, the potential, becomes tangible when we align our inner vision and our intentions and our actions with positive expectancy, Catherine Ponder tells us. She is the queen of prosperity and abundance in Unity teachings. Eric Butterworth, second only to Catherine Ponder, says that substance is the creative potential. Substance is the creative potential from which all things are formed. The word substance means to stand under. Yeah, I know, isn't that interesting? The word substance means to stand under. My question to you is the matter, all the stuff that you're creating in your life, aligned with what it stands on? Do your thoughts align with the substance of your divine nature? Because that's the substance that you are. Is your life manifesting, materializing the things in your life, the things that you see, the stuff? The stuff. Does it represent the substance of who you are? When we look at this little community, can we say that the stuff we're doing in the world, the stuff that we're creating in the world, stands on and has under it the support, the substance of our divine truth? I sure hope so, because I spend a lot of hours in a week trying to see that that can happen. And that is our work in the world. We like stuff. I like stuff. Do you like stuff? There's some stuff I like in my life. I got some stuff. I bet that guitar's one of your pieces.
That one needs to be sold, actually.
Oh, okay.
I don't like that one.
This is temporary stuff. And that's the interesting thing about stuff. Stuff is temporary.
right? Matter is temporary. Poof, like that. It can be changed from solid to gas, right? It can go from gas to liquid. You know, like that. Matter is just, it's changing all the time. It just is changing all the time. But substance, the potential from which anything and everything is created, doesn't change. The energy and the potential within us, in the world, in this chair, it doesn't change. The idea on which something is based, the divine thought that it is generated from, doesn't change. Now, it manifests and looks different. My car looks different than your car, right? My shoes look different than your shoes. This is this is stuff. And it takes all kinds of different forms on. But I manifested these shoes because I wanted them, because I like to be tall.
Some of our shoes are more honest than others, Penny.
Some of our shoes are more honest than others. But these will change. You get here early enough, you see me running around in my tennis shoes, right? Because this is stuff. But the potential when I walk into this room on a Sunday morning, and it's dark and it's quiet, and I can feel the potential, the divine nature that is waiting to express in this space. And then it turns into chairs and tables and food and then people. And all of that stuff becomes an expression of, welcome, have a seat. Can you hear me? We've got a microphone. This is stuff. And it's so that we can manifest. We have manifested this so that we can hear and share and remember the substance that we stand on. The rest of this is just stuff. Is your life identifying with the substance of who you are? And it seems that the instruction is pretty clear. Does the matter, the stuff that you're creating in your life, reflect the substance of who you are? This community is built on a divine idea. It's the divine idea of each of you. Each of you come here on Sunday morning, and you have an idea, a divine thought of how you're going to be fed, how you're going to feel, how you're going to show up, how you're going to be part of this stuff. And that's the substance. You are the divine idea of this community. You are the expression of this community. You are the expression of your divine nature in your life. And you're creating stuff, some good, some messy, some not, but you're creating stuff with the power that is within you, with the power of your thoughts, with your perception, right? Ryan's not getting much sleep. But the perception that he was able, right here in front of us, he took that stuff of not enough sleep and turned it into, and it's time I get to spend with my daughter. Now that's substance. Do you get it? Do you see it? Is what you are creating or experiencing in your life representative of the substance of who you are? Through your commitment, your support, your willingness in your own personal lives and in this community, we move closer every time we remember the substance of who we are. We move closer to going back to the divine nature and expression that we're called into. And we like the stuff. We like the matter. It's all right. And there's nothing wrong with liking that.
but don't forget on which it stands. When you make a choice to support or be a part of or to commit to something in your life, don't forget on which it stands. The divine idea of the underlying reality of all things, Eric Butterworth said. The formless into form, Catherine Ponder reminds us. And when we acknowledge and remember the substance of who we are, when we do that, we are on our way to solution. We are on our way to remembering the work that is ours to do in this world full of stuff, because we stand on the infinite and divine wisdom of the universe. We are supported in our lives and in this world. And I invite you in this moment to pull into your consciousness what it would look like on this planet were people to remember that you are more than you appear, and so are they. That you are greater than you've ever thought possible, and so are they. Whoever the they in your life is. Return to knowing what you stand on. It reminds us that the formless potential becomes tangible through our awareness, and then we, again, manifest stuff. Our fullest potential and abundance is inherent in who we are. Every thought, every action, every deed, every word holds the potential of being the expression of spirit. I ask you again, is what you are creating and experiencing in your life representative of the substance of who you are? And if it isn't, let's have a deeper conversation. Let's talk about the power of meditation. Let's talk about the power of prayer. Let's talk about the power of commitment and connection. Let's talk about community. Where in your life, there's a little spot there somewhere. I have a whole box full of them, actually. Where what I am creating and experiencing doesn't align with what I'm seeing as the divine substance of who I am. And the universe says, keep trying. Keep working at it. Keep digging. You know, when I first moved to Arizona, it was amazing to me. I walked into this store, I think I've told you this, and they had these big yellow bags. Now, I'm from the Midwest. I didn't know that soil could be any color but nice, dark, deep, black, rich. Didn't know. Went to plant my first flowers in Phoenix, Arizona. They just got dirt. That's just dirt. That's not soil. And what I know is the more I dig into my life, the deeper I get into that dark, rich soil of who I am. And now I can grow. Now I can express into the world the substance that I stand on. So I called my dad up and I said, you know, they have these big yellow bags. Do you know what they're selling out here in Arizona? They're selling dirt. Can you imagine somebody buying a bag of dirt to plant flowers with? Welcome to the Southwest. So you keep digging in your life. You keep digging in. You keep looking for that rich soil that you stand on, that you are. My friends, I want you to consider what it could look like in our world if we all just for a moment thought about what it looks like, and we have been there, we have done this in our lives, where we dig deeply into the richness of who we are and we manifest from there. What would the world look like? It would look abundant. It would look beautiful. It would look strong. It would look capable. It would look poised and ready to receive the next level of good that is waiting for us. Could we use that on the planet? If we were to align that whole thing about matter and substance, could we use some of that on the planet? Could you use some of that in your life? Are you willing to support that kind of consciousness in a community? I ask you again, is what you are creating and experiencing in your life representative of the substance of who you are? And I can tell you, everybody else can see the potential. Everybody else sees that dark, rich, well, fertilized, good growing that is within you. Everybody else can see it. And if you need to be reminded, that's why we have communities. And when we move to there, when we move to that way of thinking and that place in our consciousness, we won't have to worry. Because it's ever present. Substance is omnipresent. It never leaves, it never changes. And we just wouldn't have to worry. We will manifest from there and we will create the world we want to live in when we align and remember what we stand on and create from there. You got this. You got this. Thank you.
Do what now?
Matt, you inspired this song today. I think this should be our theme song here at Unity of Flagstaff.
Matt was actually there during the writing process with Bob Marley. That was left out of that movie that just came out. There was a Bob Marley. I don't watch the music biopics anymore. I don't know what's going on with them. All right, here's a song. Actually, Penny asked if I could do this, and it's funny because I think this has been one of my oh my gosh, back pocket covers for a really long time that I've known for probably for a very long time at this point. It's one of the earliest songs. So, and what we're gonna do, I'm gonna open it up for you guys to sing a little bit of it too, and we're gonna mix it with another Bob Marley song that they fit together quite nicely. So. Woke up this morning, smile with the rising sun. 3 little birds perched by my doorstep, singing sweet songs, melodies pure and true, singing, this is my message to you. Woke up this morning, smile with the rising sun. Henry this morning, but we can go, don't worry, a little low, about a thing. There you go. Because every little thing is gonna be alright. You guys can take the octave down. Singing, don't worry about a thing. Cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Oh, we're gonna do it all together without me. But don't worry about a thing. Because every little thing is gonna be alright. Singing, don't worry about a thing. Talking about one love, one heart. Let's get together. Hear the children crying. Come on, you guys need to repeat. Talking about. Keep going. One love. We almost had a moment there. One heart. Let's get together and feel alright. Keep that going. Talk about. Yeah. Hear the children crying. Give thanks and praise to the Lord, and we will feel alright. Singing, don't worry. Last time. About a thing. Yeah. Cause every little thing is gonna be alright. And I'm the one who had no sleep. Singing, don't worry about a thing. Last time. Cause every little thing is gonna be alright.
What do we got going on back there? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Thank you. Don't worry. How about it? Yeah. All right. And it is time for our celebration of abundance. So, that's right. That's what sponsoring our music looks like. Thank you. Yes. And there are opportunities out there in the hallway. You too can sponsor music. So thank you, Susan Eastman. And thank you, Ryan, for bringing the music. That was a good part of it too, right? So we are celebrating our abundance. Yes, we are. I want to remind you of a couple of things. First of all, everything you want to know about this ministry and what's going on. Don't worry. Just go to the website, www.unityofflagstaff.org. And thank you out there in YouTube land. You know you can hit that donate button, and we appreciate your ongoing support. Thank you for that. I want to remind you, did you love that Mother's Day montage, that photo montage? Yeah. Thank you, Trina, for that. So now we're going to do it Father's Day. So same email, get them to us by June 9th, and Trina once again will work her magic, and we appreciate that. So, pennies from heaven. I love this little cartoon. Pennies from heaven. I love that she is. I'll take it. So today, after Sunday celebration, I'll feed you lunch. Of course, I'll feed you lunch. And we will be talking about how to create your own personal prosperity practice. You know, we get a lot of instruction. We got a lot of teachers. So what I've done is I've taken a lot of that and pulled it all together. And we're going to look at the different ways that people teach us to create our own prosperity plan. There's a lot of wisdom out there. And it'll be fun. I guarantee that, right? And you will get fed. Won't you stay with us today after service? I love this little cartoon. Who sent me this cartoon? Do you remember who sent it to me? I know somebody sent it to me. Thank you for that. So that'll be today about 12 noon. We'll have some fun. Now, Wednesday, big day, Wednesday, sombreros. 30% of every ticket that Unity of Flagstaff gets mentioned, we will take that home. They will donate that to our community. Round of applause for our board with their wisdom and their willingness to look sharp, put that together. We're going to have a whole series of these coming up. I know, cool, huh? And so what we're going to do is I'm going to camp out at Sombreros. I'm sure they'll have a good day. And so we're going to meet for breakfast at 10:30. Come and join us. We're going to meet for lunch at 12 noon. We're going to meet for dinner at 5:30. If you can't join the gang, that's all right.
drive-through, carry out. No, they don't have drive-through. Carry out. However you want to order from Sombreros that day, we will receive 30% of that order. Mention Unity of Flagstaff. Yes. Yes, and so that is on the website. That is also in the, it was in the newsletter, but it is on Regent Street. Do you know where? Off of Butler, Sawmill, Regent, Whole Foods. That whole, Whole Foods. Yeah, thank you. That was a good reference. Thank you for that. And thank you for reminding us to mention that. It's really easy, and the police department is right there, so you know that I will have to behave that day. So I also want to mention to you, you have the opportunity. It's not out there yet, but it's right here because I didn't get it out there yet. I don't know. Somebody ought to get me in line here. Memorial Day picnic. We're going to have a picnic here. We're going to have a cookout. We're actually going to have a cookout here. And so we are looking forward to that. It's going to be a lot of fun on Memorial Day weekend. And what would really be cool is if somebody was willing to step up and sponsor the food for that. We'll cook it. You buy it. All right? So that opportunity is out there on the, thank you. That opportunity is out there on the wish list board. Be sure and check that out and the other opportunities that we have. You know, that little system is working. You guys are amazing. I knew you would be. I have more paper towel and more cleaning supplies than I could ever use. Well, that's not true. But, and it's happening.
Is that a challenge, Penny?
No, it's not. Thank you for saying that. No, it's not. The point is, you guys remember what you stand on, the divine nature of who you are. And when you take action, like cleaning supplies or sponsoring food or whatever that looks like, you are then manifesting into your life the expression of the substance and the potential that you are. So thank you for that. We're pointing. Oh, lots of free stuff, too. Jim Lilly is back. He isn't feeling so well this morning, but he's back from Quartzsite, I think. Anyway, he didn't get to be here, but he did leave some boxes of cheese with big bags of cheese. So help yourself. They're in the St. Mary's Food Bank boxes over there. Help yourself to that. Huh? And bell peppers. I hear there are bell peppers. So let's bring those baskets down here. Yay. Yeah. Round of applause. Let's just clap. And in fact, let's just stand up. Let's just stand up. How about we do that? It's really warm in this room. Is that just me or is it the room? It's hot? Okay, would you open a door for us back there? That'd be really nice. So, oh wait, the baskets are behind me. Here we go. I'm standing on them. So we are blessing these baskets, and together we say, we are oh, that's just wrong English. We are demonstrating our abundance through our generosity. In the giving, we are blessed. Thank you. Who builds those PowerPoints? All right. So here we go. What did you want to do for did we get that put in there? We didn't, did we? All right, that's all right.
We'll sing All in This Room.
All in this room. So while we're passing the basket, all in this room, up above my head, you know, that thing.
All in this room.
All in this room.
I hear music through the air. All in this room. I hear music through the air. All in this room. I hear music fill the air. Well, I really do believe there's a joy somewhere. Let's do one more time, but up above my head. I want more Michael. I don't have enough Michael over there. Well, up above my head, I hear music fill the air. Up above my head, I hear music fill the air. Up above my head, I hear music fill the air. Well, I really do believe there's a joy somewhere last time. Well, I really do believe there's a joy somewhere.
Thank you, and thank you to everyone that made this celebration possible today. Take a deep breath with me, won't you? We're going to bless these baskets. Thank you for these gifts. We are grateful. Unity of Flagstaff is opening minds, hearts, and expressions through our generosity. We are abundant, and so it is. All right, and together we affirm the light of God surrounds us. We are the light. The love of God enfolds us. We are the love. The power of God protects us. We are the power. The presence of God watches over us. We are the presence wherever we are. God is, and all is well. Create an amazing week. Don't forget, Pennies from Heaven. I'll be serving lunch, and we'll just have us a little prosperity planning. All right. Amazing.